You've set the exact same goal 3 Januaries in a row, and every year, by mid-February, the momentum fades, the effort feels heavy, and the goal quietly dies in the dark. If you are trapped in this cycle, I need you to hear this. Falling off track is not a character flaw. It does not mean you lack discipline, and it certainly doesn't mean you didn't want the outcome enough. The framework we are all taught to rely on, SMART goals, tells you exactly what to achieve. It defines the destination, but it has no capacity to handle the human operating system carrying the load. Many of us are running on an operating system called survival mode. When you set a goal merely to escape current pain, that ambition is easily hijacked by your body's deep biological need to find a safe baseline. This is an animated diagram mapping out the nervous system's trigger chain. When the pressure of a new goal increases, old limiting beliefs and past trauma kick in. The stressor input actually routes around the logical brain, triggering a biological fight, flight, or freeze response before your conscious mind even gets a vote. You feel it physically. Your chest gets tight, your breathing goes shallow, and an anxiety takes over. Your nervous system prioritizes safety over progress, forcing you to drop the project to regain a state where you feel secure. Self-sabotage is a predictable, mechanical sequence designed to protect you. We don't need more motivation. We need a root cause engineering methodology to fix the process itself. In Six Sigma manufacturing, engineers use a 5-phase methodology to solve complex failures. It is called DMAIC: define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. It is a process designed to identify the root cause of a problem before attempting solutions. Phase 1 is define. Think of a tiny lotus seed buried deeply at the bottom of a murky swamp. Before that seed can rise toward the light, it has to root into the dark, messy mud. You have to acknowledge your actual, uncomfortable current reality, rather than the polished version you wish was true. Instead of writing down a vague wish like, "I want to get healthier," an engineered define statement names the problem. It forces you to document the exact physical and emotional costs, the fatigue and the lost confidence that you are paying every day by staying stuck. Phase 2 is measure. This is the sprout pushing through the cloudy water. This phase brings your actual habits into direct contact with hard numbers, providing a baseline that can't be skewed by our own perceptions. You track 3 leading indicators you control daily, 2 lagging indicators to measure results, and 1 early warning signal. Collecting this data is a neutral exercise, providing the mathematical baseline required to actively steer progress rather than constantly reacting. You cannot improve what you refuse to monitor. Without an accurate baseline assessment, any effort at change is just a reaction to a symptom, rather than a correction of the actual underlying system. Even with a perfect foundation, this system will experience friction. You are human, life is unpredictable, and bad days are a statistical certainty. Most people have a plan for success, but almost no one builds a system for the inevitable setbacks. The 48-hour reset protocol is a pre-engineered safety net designed to catch a systemic crash before it can spiral into a 6-month failure. The protocol starts by interrupting the spiral with a physical action, like stepping outside. Then you allow yourself a window to process the disappointment and regulate your emotions without the added weight of self-criticism. Once your nervous system is calm, you conduct a shame-free root cause analysis. You look strictly at the data to figure out exactly what broke down, whether it was lack of sleep, an unrealistic timeline, or a genuine emergency. The minimum viable version matrix is an operational safeguard that scales your actions to your daily capacity: 100%, 75%, 50%, and 25%. Executing the 25% action preserves your identity as someone who shows up. Resilience isn't just about the strength of your willpower. It's about the reliability of your recovery system when that willpower is at its limit. It's about having a process that automatically scales so you can stay in motion. But let's look beneath the surface of the process engineering. These tools require a deeper foundation to create lasting change. Proverbs 16:3 tells us to commit our work to the Lord, and our plans will be established. The original language implies rolling a crushing weight off your back. But you cannot roll a burden onto a foundation that does not exist. When you try to execute borrowed, survival-based goals, they often collapse under pressure. But when you build a plan on the honest truth of the DMAIC process, you create something stable. God establishes your authentic plans, not the scripts we inherit from the world. If you have struggled with self-sabotage, remember that it is an old survival strategy acting up. You are not broken. You have simply been running a faulty process, and those faulty processes can be fixed. We have only covered the define and measure phases. The next three, analyze, improve, and control, are where we find the root causes and build the specific systems to move your growth into a state of stable maintenance. Transformation requires trading wishful thinking for engineered ownership. Drop a comment below with what you are running from and what you are running toward, and subscribe so you don't miss the next video, where I will walk you through the exact define statement template. You've